Oh, gotta fix the camera. Hey there, how's everybody doing? Yeah, we're doing good? Alright, cool. So today is January 27th, 2013. We are at the end of day 5. Tomorrow we will have completed 10%. Or I will have completed 10% of my fast.
I'll have completed 50% now, actually.
Yeah, it's Holly's 50%. She's halfway there. Everybody give it up for Holly. Woohoo! She's so excited. Last night we were, I'm sorry to say the word, but last night I had a little get together. It was great. We gave everybody a shot of our juice and told them and informed them of exactly what it was that we were doing to, because my hope is that I can share, what little knowledge I have of what I'm doing with my friends as well, and so that they can live happier, healthier lives as well. And they kept throwing around the word sushi. We're like, oh, let's go get sushi next Wednesday.
It was so
that sushi
hard.
restaurant.
It was so hard. I love sushi so much.
It's funny because to me, I thought I'd be like that. People mention food around me. I don't even, I'll be like, ooh, that sounds good, but I can't have that. Larry and Brian at my work today had Subway subs, and I was just like, oh, that looks delicious. But no, that's cool. And Holly over here.
I'm glad that you have more self-control. I mean, I have self-control, but it's just
Could you imagine if you were doing 60 days?
I don't think I could do it, man. I'm glad. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm glad you have the self-control now, because if I was doing it, man, I don't know. Doing it that long.
I think you would definitely be able to do it. You'd have the willpower. You'd just be chopping everybedy's head off who mentioned sushi.
I would be a big bitch.
We had to come up with a code word, shisu. Shisu, yes. Which is not much different. So, and you know what they're talking about. So what the, anyway. But yeah, it's to that point. Holly made a good. An assumption or a statement. She had a little revelation. You were talking about. Tell us what you were saying about how you realize how we as people are just like addicted to food, like and it's not a bad thing necessarily.
Oh, it's not a bad thing. I just it's one thing when we're going through this fast and I'm constantly thinking about food because I can't have it, and then it's another thing when I'm looking around. We had a bunch of people over here, and I mean the conversation just went from food to food to food to food to food, and I'm like, wow, it's not just me or you. It's not just people that are fasting that are constantly thinking about food. It's like, it's everybody. And it's just, I guess it's just such a huge part of our human experience in our lives.
And every culture, it's there's so many different varieties of food, but that's what brings people together as well. I mean, there's a reason why we have big dinners on Thanksgiving. We get together. People have snacks. So whenever you have a party, you get food around. Hey, it's his birthday. Oh, wonder what kind of cake he has. It's
it's in every corner of our society, and when you're trying to not think about it, it's so hard because it's everywhere. Like, I think I wrote in my diary today that a combination of last night and then today has been harder for me than the past 5 days combined, because I don't know why. Like, I know I'm not hungry. I know I've had plenty of juice. I've had plenty of fruits and vegetables, but at the same time, I'm just like, I'm starting to get the cravings for food. I'm starting to think about food, and I just want to taste it. I want the texture. I want to chew it. And
somebody brought sun chips last night, and we were
I was just smelling them all, like.
And they were like the garden salsa sun chips too.
No, they were cheddar.
They're cheddar. That's what it was, cheddar.
Oh my
so
God.
Like the regular sun chips don't smell like anything. Taste great. The cheddar sun chips, as soon as you open the bag, it's like. Pfft.
It was like Doritos. It was like Dorito sun chips.
Yeah.
and I could smell it on everyone's breath, and even though I had like 4 juices yesterday, as soon as they whipped out those cheddar sun chips, I was so hungry, and I had to make a juice And that's when we started giving everybody samples because I couldn't go any longer. I was like, if I don't drink a juice right now, then I'm going to crack and I'm going to eat one of those chips or I'm going to drink that glass of wine or something bad is going to happen.
It begs the question to me, why can't I just like put the chip in my mouth, chew it for like 10 minutes and then just like spit it right back out?
Yeah. I just want to lick it.
I just, yes, cheddar, get in me. But it's, yeah, so far everything is good. As you can tell, you know, we're both still great. We're both standing strong. I just went to Whole Foods and did some more grocery shopping, spent a lot of money on some really, really nice groceries. If you can afford it, buy organic because, man, there's a difference. This is the stuff that I bought today, and it's all organic food, organic produce, and I mean, we were saying when we were juicing it, it comes out like neon green.
Yeah, I mean
all the greens.
The celery. No, I have to show the celery. I have to.
It's like the celery is bigger, thicker. It's juicier.
I don't know if you'll be able to
healthier.
really tell on camera because of our lighting, but like this is so no, you can't. This doesn't even.
It doesn't do it justice.
It does not do it justice. It is so green, and when it came out of the juicer, I was just like,
neon green
God.
juice,
like
just
neon green, like a highlighter.
And immediately you smell it, and it smelled so good. It was great.
And I think it produced a lot more juice too. Also, the fact that it was organic and just so much juice came out. So.
But I have to say it was a lot more expensive than most of the other times I've gone shopping for groceries. I personally am trying to keep it at $30, you know, tops. I bought. The apples were $2.99 a pound over there.
Oh my God, that's way too much.
Yeah, at first I was like, oh, that sounds great, and then I weighed them and I was like, holy crap, no. The 14 apples that I tried to buy today, I didn't end up getting them because the first night that we went grocery shopping, we got 14 apples and all that stuff that we thought would last us a week, and we spent like maybe $25 to $30. Today, the apples alone, the 14 apples alone, cost me that. So I was like, no, I can't do that. So bought everything else there, you know, and I'm gonna go somewhere else for the apples and stuff like that. So, you know, look around, farmers markets, you know, people, local farms, local groups that sell produce and might be a little bit cheaper as well. Just look everywhere you can for the cheap produce because this is not exactly a cheap diet, but.
Well, I think it's way cheaper than if we were eating
out
or if we were buying other types of groceries like.
I mean, if I think about it, every day that I worked, I would usually go. There's a Pollo Tropical like right there. Like I could smell the Pollo Tropical from inside my work.
Yeah, if you add up all the food that you buy that goes to waste, because most of the time we would like go grocery shopping and most of it would just sit in the refrigerator or the pantry until we ended up throwing it away,
because it went bad.
Going out to restaurants because we were too lazy to cook all of the shit that was in our kitchen that we were too lazy to cook. I think this is way cheaper.
Oh yeah.
Especially the fact that we're feeding both of us. I mean, we're both doing this. I mean, if you were to split it in half. Yeah. It's not that bad, you know, like per person. So
there's just one more perk.
It just seems more expensive because you're having to go to the store more often. Mm-hmm. That's why. But it's fresh, so of course you're gonna have to go to the store more often.
But you know, it's still great, and you know, I like I said yesterday, the 61st day is just coming closer and closer to me. And yes, in a lot of ways, I can't wait till that day gets here. I've already actually planned what I'm gonna eat on day 61.
I still haven't.
You still haven't? You haven't thought about it? All right. No. Well, we're gonna once you figure it out, we'll both talk about what we want to eat.
We'll both reveal it.
We'll both reveal what exactly it is we want to eat. From day 2, I already knew exactly what I wanted. I planned out my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner and dessert.
Yeah,
So-
but is it healthy? You're not gonna like just go back to your old ways.
No, no, no.
are you?
And like we stated over and over again, this is not just something to reboot and then go back to the ways you were before. But I fully intend on when this is finished, I'm going to start living a much healthier life, eating healthier, being more active, and everything like that. But I do have a craving for some things that I want on my 61st day to congratulate myself,
Alright, well, we'll save that for next time.
All right, so if you're doing this fast, what is it that you're craving? What is it that you know that on your 61st day or on your very last day, whatever it is, when you're fully reborn, what's your first meal going to be? What is your day's meal? Do you have that planned out? If so, leave it in the comments below. And subscribe to my channel to follow me on my next 55 days of juicing and Holly's next.
Well, it'll be 54 tomorrow.
10. It'll be 54 tomorrow, yes. It'll be 54. This is my 5th day. So subscribe to my channel to follow me and thumbs up to wish us luck. All right. Thanks a lot.